watching? Are you watching this? Are you watching this? Yeah. Are you watching this? You need to get with it. Are you watching this? We on a TV shit. Are you watching this? You don't wanna miss. Are you watching this? Stop canceling our shit.
All right, you're rolling.
Howdy, Ellen.
Hey.
You ready to get into our recap? All right. This is the Are You Watching This podcast, the podcast where we talk about shows you should be watching, and one of them is The Bear. So we're going through Bear season 4. We're on episode 7, titled Bears. And this is like the big episode of the season.
Yeah.
So let's just get into it.
Okay.
It is directed by Christopher Storer and written by Joanne Callow. And so she is a writer and producer on Hacks, BoJack Horseman, and The Babysitter Club. Which I'm going to have to watch this Babysitter's Club because...
I feel like a lot of people were involved in it.
from Hacks.
Yeah.
And because Lucia was part of it. Lucia.
Yeah. I think it's Netflix, right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah. And I think it's kind of like a drama, too.
Yeah.
Kind of adult drama. Or like teen. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the wedding. This is the big wedding of Richie's ex that he's been groveling about.
Dreading.
Yes. But, so here we go. We open up the episode. Sid and Richie are standing outside again. Richie is just having a little breakdown. He says he's nervous to go in. Sydney's hyping him up. And, Richie's like, how's your dad? He says he's doing well. And then Richie asks Sid if she's nervous. And she's like, yeah, but not about this. And she's like, I'll tell you later. Have you gone to, or would you go to, an ex's wedding?
I have never, and would I? I mean, if they begged me, sure, but like I'm not stressing over it now.
Yeah.
Have you?
Not that I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
No. Are any of you exes married?
The one is for sure. I don't think any of the other ones are, that I know of at least.
Yeah.
We also, I think, get our first official title card of the season.
Huh.
Yeah, which was interesting. Maybe just because it had more runtime, might as well. Carmi goes to greet Tiff. We get Neil and Danny. They're trying to convince Peter to buy into an art scheme of somehow. I guess you're like, yeah, you like pay for part of this piece of art, but you actually don't keep it. You never actually see it. Sounds like an NFT.
I think that's the point, yeah.
People be doing that, though, for tax reasons. It's like a weird tax loophole, I guess. And insurance money for when it burns.
Yeah.
So we get, as usual, there's like 2 times of this. We get the various clips, right? So we get, again, Carmi seeing Tiff, Neil and Ted with Peter. And then Marcus is talking to the realtor guy, which I cannot remember his name, who sold his mom's house. And he's trying to explain the family dynamic to him. And Marcus is like, wait, who's who?
He's a fact, right? The realtor guy? Am I crazy?
Yes. Or he's like Tiff, like on the periphery. Or in like Claire, because Claire is part of the family, but also not.
Yeah.
Carmi meets Frank apparently for the first time. And then we get John Mulaney's character, which I could not remember. It's Stevie. They introduced so many, or reintroduced so many characters that we've only met once. And I was like, I don't remember your relation. I don't remember your name.
I was like, has he been on the show before?
He was the 3 Fishes.
Yes.
But that's it.
Yeah.
And I do remember it. I don't remember his name, or like, I guess he's a cousin, or the husband of one of the cousins.
I can't remember.
And it's not even that it's a big family. It's that they have too many characters that they don't develop.
Yeah.
Which is whatever.
Part the problem.
Yeah. We got Nat and Unc are discussing Francine, who we finally meet. Francine enters, which is played by Brie Larson. And Nat and her start bickering about whatever. Every time they're just arguing over each other, so you don't know what it's about.
Right.
Frank and Tiff say that Richie says they can't come to the restaurant until it's perfect, and they're saying this to Carmy, and obviously that was a little hurtful to him.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough. Do you think that? Why do you think Richie has told him that?
I think Richie. I feel like Richie has like a complex of like being a mess up or whatever. So I think he just wants to put his best foot forward to impress the ex-wife and all those people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's really it. I don't think it's bigger than that. What about you?
Yeah, I don't think so. Or yeah,
Yeah.
same. We then see Dee Dee, I do remember her name, their mom. She's outside the wedding smoking, waiting to like go in. And then Richie's telling Sid how Frank made all of his money, which is from inventing an app, I guess. That's key fobs on your phone or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, making a lot of money. And then we see Sarah Paulson, again, another character. I think she's married to John Mulaney's character,
I don't think so.
but they weren't in the scene together. And I don't know her name.
I don't think so. I kind of think John Mulaney's character is married to another guy. No, he's married to.
No, because Carmy and him talk later about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does act like he could be, though. It's not
Okay.
irrational to think that. As Sarah Paulson, whoever she's supposed to be, is on there, Dee Dee walks in, and they do like kind of a little awkward greeting. And then Frank, Josh Hartnett, is a little tense, talking to John Mulaney's character, Stevie, and Claire. I'm liking Josh Hartnett's resurgence.
Yeah, me too. He is a hunk, and I'm glad we have him back on the screen.
I'm trying to think of the first thing I saw him in. Like, what did I fall in love with him as a teenager?
I agree.
I don't remember.
But he was so.
He was a heartthrob. He was on the
Yeah.
teen magazine covers.
Yeah. What was he before? Was it a TV? I don't think it was a TV.
No,
series.
I think it was movies. I think it was like little rom-coms, but I do not remember what they were.
We do.
So,
We had a bunch in the 2000s though. So.
that's true. That's true. So, John Mulaney's character and Claire, they're trying to explain the family dynamics to Frank, which he's never. And they're like, no, like this will be a fine event. Like there won't be any drama, which there ends up not being. But
Yeah.
they're acting like that's their usual experience, which is totally not true. And then we jump to Tiff and Sarah Paulson's character. They're catching up, and we find out that Tiff's mom isn't coming to the wedding, and none of her family came to the wedding,
Yeah.
which was sad. But Tiff also expresses to Uncle later that she's like really happy that when her and Richie got divorced, that she was still part of the family.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Isn't that sad that you're hoping to be part of this family?"
Yeah.
Um,
Which I get.
Yeah. Neil walks in to the room while they're talking, Sarah Paulson and Tiff, and asks about the hot chocolate because he sees a kid. And then they baby him again. It's very odd.
It's very odd. I wonder if they do that to the guy in real life.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely needs some help because he's very like clumsy and a little
But he's a whole
spacey.
chef.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you don't run a kitchen if you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he seems like a very competent person in real life.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very
Weird.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we jump to Nat and Francine, and they're yelling about whatever. We do find out, I don't know if I bring it back up, but they hooked up with each other. And that is like, or yeah, it was that. I don't understand what the point of that storyline is.
At all. I feel like they literally just wrote a character for Brie Larson.
I
don't
do think it was. She was like, I want to be on this show.
Yeah. I think so.
I feel like we could have done it in a better way,
I agree.
but we didn't write the show.
Could have done a lot of things on this show a better way.
Carmy is standing alone when his mom comes to say hello. They have a quick little combo and catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to events and try to avoid people, or like do you try to avoid people when out and about if you see them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's a lot. Kind of conversation.
Yeah, I was telling my friend Kirsten, who I like regularly see during the week, like and talk a lot.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Would you ignore me if you saw me in the grocery store?" I was like, I mean, depends. I was like, probably not. I
Yeah.
was like, but I went to the grocery store to get groceries,
yeah.
not talk to you. So you're just throwing off the vibe. I was not
I
prepared emotionally or
agree.
mentally.
I agree. Like, you know, I'm not like, hey, but you know, I'm shopping, and yeah.
One time this just stuck in my head. I ran into a guy that I knew at the grocery store, and I was like, what are you doing here?
Oh,
That's why you don't talk to people in the grocery store. I know what you're doing. You're buying groceries.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just stalking you. I don't know.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, see you. Richie and Sid come up to Carmi to rescue him from Dee Dee and saying that he needs to be in the kitchen, which is a lie. But in this moment, we do find out that Dee Dee is currently sober. And then Frank interrupts this conversation to grab Richie, saying that he needs some help. And that leaves Sid and Dee Dee to talk together.
Yeah.
I don't take me to a function and leave me alone with people.
I agree. What's funny is like I always date extroverts, and it's like I do that to myself. Like they go off and talk to people, and I'm always like left. But I can't. I found out I can't hold my own. I just prefer not to.
Yeah. Like, because then you're just standing there
Yeah.
trying to make eye contact with somebody, but maybe not.
Yeah.
It also depends. Like, maybe you might know people, sort of, and that's enough. But then you're, like, latching on to them. Like, you're now my new best friend.
Yeah. That's a lot.
You'll usually find me around the food table.
I like that.
You can make small talk. You are occupying your hands.
Yeah.
Eating some delicious food.
Yeah. I
So,
think that's the thing. I just don't like small talk.
it's pointless.
It is.
Because if I ask you how your day's going and you say good, how about you? I say good. That's the end of the conversation. And also, that's a lie. And we both know it. We're looking at each other in the eyes.
Right. And what are we going to do? Expound on that?
Yeah.
I don't even know you? That's a lot. That's heavy. Like,
Yeah.
what are we meant to say?
Like, actually, my cat just died. And
Right. It's a lot.
And then we start developing the magic table scene. All right. And I do keep count on how many people.
I love this. I knew you would.
Because it's just, again, I know it's TV and you can do whatever you want.
Yes.
But it was just ridiculous. It really was. Richie goes to check on his daughter under the table, Evie, and Frank explains that she's hiding because she doesn't want to do the father-daughter dance. He does kind of make it seem like he terrified her. I don't know exactly why she's so upset, but I also know as a kid, like, the last thing you want, or, you know, if you're the type of kid where you don't want attention, like you,
Yeah.
that would make me also hide.
Same here.
Not under a table where they could find me, though. That house is big.
Yeah.
I'd be hiding, like, in the closet.
That's what I was going to say. There's a couple closets in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Carmi's in the kitchen regrouping, smacking his nicotine gum. When Bob Odenkirk's character, thankfully I know these actors' names.
Yeah.
I think he's called Lee. Yes, Uncle Lee.
Okay.
They did, and the only way I know this is because sometimes when they talk on the subtitles,
They have to.
yeah, not always.
Yeah.
And you know, Carmen's like, "Why are you here?" And he's like, "Dee Dee invited me." And again, he's called Uncle Lee. Who knows if he's actually related to the family?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's obviously tension, though, between the two of them. And we do find out, though, that Uncle Lee saw Carmi at Mikey's funeral, and Carmi didn't know that. And up to this moment, I'm pretty sure as an audience, we were under the assumption, and as well as everybody on the show, all the characters, that he didn't go to the funeral. So we do find out that he did actually go.
Yeah.
How do you feel about not going to funerals? Like, if let's say Carmi had made the decision not to go to his brother's funeral.
Yeah. I feel like that would have been fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think if it's a loved one, I get that it's hard as shit. But I think you just go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very respectful to go also for the grieving,
Yeah.
to be there for support. In his situation, there's going to be a little bit of chaos. And so that probably...
What was the chaos, though?
his family, having to see, like, his mom and everybody.
I mean, but it's a funeral, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I understand his decision. And also, I don't find funerals personally, especially open casket ones, very was like does not give me closure.
No.
I do not find funerals like I know not that it should be enjoyable, but I don't like the tradition of a funeral. I want to be like celebrated for life and not I don't want people sitting around my casket crying.
Yeah.
I just think that's odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that's what we do, but that's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Like my culture, how we do it, it's like a whole 3-day event thing. It's sad and then it gets happy, and I really do love that. But yeah, the way white people do it, I guess, or with the non-culture of it all, is very depressing. I agree.
Which yes, the person's gone.
Yeah. I like eulogies though. I think those are
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having like your last little words about
Yeah.
them.
And remembering and reminiscing and
But we should be celebrating people's lives, I feel like, instead of really mourning them.
yeah.
Mourning them being gone.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that's guaranteed in life
Yeah.
is that you're going to die.
Right.
So,
I think that's why I like eulogies though, because it's like a remembrance in a way that's like remembering them
Yes.
in a positive light.
yes.
The love they brought or whatever they brought to the world. Yeah.
Instead of just harping on the loss
Yeah. Exactly.
and how it's impacting you,
yeah.
which is often what funerals are about. And that's another reason I don't like them.
Probably why you think Carmi shouldn't have gone, or you understand why Carmi hid to the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not fault him for that.
Yeah.
I would not judge him. That's for sure.
But that is also effed that he was okay with people thinking he just didn't show up to begin with.
He knew the truth, though.
Yeah, fair.
There's no. Carmi doesn't say a lot. So he's not going to say anything about that.
Yeah.
He'd rather not. He said he didn't feel like he deserved to be at the funeral. I don't understand that logic. I don't think he's very logical. So, whatever.
He's not.
Uncle Lee tells Carmi that his mom's doing better, but there's a lot of pain in there. I don't know. Did Dee Dee being there and like her interaction with Carmi and everything, how'd that make you feel?
I'm kind of over their storyline. I'm kind of like, either work this shit out or like, I don't know. I think this interaction was better.
The what?
Their
interaction.
Yeah, this time was better. I feel like they finally found like a okayness. Yeah, I think they found an okayness.
Yeah, I mean, a big theme of the show for sure is addiction and how it impacts the people around you, and it does create like a very chaotic household, and that's just what your norm is.
Yeah.
So I like them pointing that out. I don't know. We don't get a lot of resolutions in this season at all, if any. And she has her other conversations with Carmi in later episodes. I just can't tell if we were supposed to think that was the appropriate response. Like if she's handling it right or if not.
I also think the way they are making her, I feel like she's such like what a catalyst for Carmi's character. But I also don't think she's shown, or I think I don't even know how to put this. There's so many plots or subplots. I feel like hers is like subplot D, and it should be higher for how much of a catalyst she is.
Yes.
And that's what annoys me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I think, again, I love the Three Fishes episode, and that was when we got introduced to like the extended family and all these people that we don't know their names of or how they're actually related.
Yeah, and the chaos.
We got that, and that was better. That helped you better understand the dynamic and why they are so dysfunctional and blah blah blah. I think we should have left it there because we see all the repercussions outside of that with the way that Carmi and the rest of them interact with each other and other people around them.
Yeah.
And so we're just throwing in another distraction, I guess, or just
like why does the key come in? Yeah.
we could have kept it a little bit neater.
Yes.
And just demonstrated the same thing.
Yeah.
I love Jamie Lee Curtis. Like she does great, but we getting a little sidetracked.
Yeah, exactly. My thoughts.
And Lee tells Carmi that Mikey talked about him a lot. because Carmi kind of disappeared and Uncle Lee was around, which Carmi wasn't a fan of, but he was happy to hear that Mikey had talked about him, which was sweet. We jump to Dee Dee and Sid. They're chatting about the restaurant. And during this conversation, this is when we learn that the extent to which Sid was a fan of Carmi's before she worked with him. We knew she was we knew she knew of him.
Yeah.
But she talks about how she went to the restaurant he was working to have a meal that he cooked.
Yeah.
And paid hundreds of dollars for it, and which was very cute and very sweet. Go for your dreams, girl.
Yeah. That's it. And I also understand why she held back. Like, you don't freak the personality.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, if I ever meet Beyonce, I'm going to play it so cool, you guys. I don't even think you understand. Like, I'm actually going to play it probably way too fucking cool.
Would you introduce yourself as if, like, you didn't know who she was?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to treat her as if she's still a human. I feel like a lot of people treat her as if she's, like, beyond. And yes, like, but I'm still going to be like, hey, I'm Ellen, and you are. No, I won't be like, and you are, but, you know.
Yes, I say that I'm going to do that all the time. And I've never really met a celebrity to even have that interaction with.
Yeah.
But Beyonce, though.
No, I lie a lot on this podcast.
I'm just thinking, like, I think of just seeing her in person would be, like, almost otherworldly because she is so pretty. And it's like, she still looks like that when all of her makeup is off.
Yeah. No, I know. I've met celebrities and I'm still like, oh my God, I love everything you do, or I'm such a fan. Like, so with her, I would probably freak out. But I feel like I will, if I know I am meeting her, I will try go into it playing it a bit cool. Like like Sid, she knew she was going to go to the restaurant, right? So, and then she like tucked away, ate the meal, and then met him again. Played it cool. If I just bumped into her, I would freak out. If I knew where she was going to be or whatever.
So you stalked her?
Whatever. Then I would, be chill. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or at least try to.
I think the try is the key word there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we go back to the magic table. Claire arrives, and she's trying to help figure out the situation. And in this, Richie tells Frank a little white lie to make him feel better because Frank's like, I'm going to be a terrible stepdad. And Richie's like, oh my gosh, she loves you so much.
Yeah.
Which was a little bit of an exaggeration, but she does really like him.
Yeah.
And we see that, and it's very cute. And this just goes to show that a little white lie is okay.
Yeah. Is Richie one of the best characters on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sid goes to tell Carmi that Dee Dee's gone, so, like, coast is clear. And Carmi's surprised to find out that the conversation went well. Again, he didn't really talk to his mom, so he definitely was probably expecting more of the past behavior.
Yeah.
She handled herself okay.
Yeah.
And that Sid expresses to him it was also hard for Dee Dee to be there at the wedding. And he did say he's trying to recognize that he's not the only one that's suffering in these situations. You know?
Yeah.
Good for you. Stevie, parentheses, John Mulaney, married to Michelle, ? Whoever that is, Sarah Paulson's character, ? Comes to say hi. And this is when Carmi thanks Stevie for letting him and Michelle sleep on their couch when he lived in New York and was, like, cooking and working over there.
Yeah. I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Okay. Under the magic table, we now have Richie's daughter, Evie, Richie, Frank, and Claire. So we got 4 people under there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Carmi sees Richie's leg sticking out from under the table and decides to go investigate. Mm-hmm. And so he joins them under the table. So now we have 5. Would you look up? Did you find it?
No, I will let you know.
Okay.
I know, but...
And then Nat joins. So now we got 6. Mm-hmm. And then Francine joins. So now we have 7. And now that we have this little group, the adults are together and they're trying to figure out exactly what's bothering Evie, which we all already knew to begin with. And they're just trying to, I guess, get her to say it and feel better.
Yeah.
And then Sid and Steve join the magic table. And so now there's 9. And 10, we get 10 when Tiff joins their group as well.
Gosh. Okay.
So 10 people under there. And they go around and they talk about what they're scared of. So Claire says she's scared of bees. Richie says the AI, actually the singularity, but AI, which I love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank says heights. Neil says big dogs. Ted says enclosed spaces. Ted's girlfriend, Kelly, the collapse of society. Same. Nat, her friend's betraying her, and Francine says the same. So they start arguing again, these two. Tiff says that losing people she loves. Stevie, any disease. He said, name it. And Sid said failing. And then Peter interrupts before Carmi can say what he's afraid of. The realtor dude and Marcus also join, and Peter. So now we got 13 people under this table. And somehow I missed counting Teddy's girlfriend, so that's 14.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't remember. I guess when he came in, she also came, and I lost track. So we got 14 people under this damn table.
What kind of table? Was it a...
It's just like a banquet table.
Okay. Okay.
So it definitely could be long. Okay. The length, I don't really have an issue with.
Okay.
A little bit. Because when the angle they show of the table, it looked a little bit smaller, but
Yeah.
it's the height.
Yeah.
That would have to be...
Ridiculous.
What?
They'd have to be like, yeah.
It'd have to be like a 5-foot tall table.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're not usually that. I haven't sat under.
No, I'm 5'4". That would be like up to my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it could be 4 feet, but still.
4 feet. I mean, but there's, yeah. Yeah.
They weren't scrunch.
Yeah.
It's still a magic table.
I agree.
Pete says that his greatest fear is capers, which I guess, like,
I kind of relate. I don't like them.
yeah, I like them like in, whatever that chicken dish is that you put them on.
Like chicken salad or whatever?
No, is it chicken piccata?
Oh, yeah.
And I did try to make a caper martini. It was too salty. It was too salty. But I probably just used too much brine. The realtor dude says spiders, but he also loves them. Marcus says running out of creativity. And Carm says the opposite of chaos. And Claire says, that's peace. Sure. I do, again, with the addiction and living with addicts, that portion, that definitely makes sense. That
Carmi?
Yeah, for people in that situation, to like, chaos is all they know. So when like it's quiet, they get like anxious.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah.
The way that they said it was.
But too on the nose for me. Yeah.
And then he did say math. And they're like, yeah, math is also.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of?
My biggest fear. I always thought that if everyone found out how terrible of a person I really am, then it's over for me.
But you're not a bad person, or
I've
do
come
I
to realize that?
do I not know a lot of like bad things?
No, I am a good person. I just think I like held my goodness to such a high standard that like even a glimpse of like the ugly parts of me was like a true betrayal of who I really like. I don't even know, you know what I mean? So that was like my biggest fear for the longest time. I've gone to therapy ever since.
But I'm now.
Now my biggest fear, I guess, to be seen. Like fully underseen and yeah, like this still fucking freaks me out.
I think it's very therapeutic though.
Yeah, it's like what's it, something therapy in
Exposure therapy.
Yeah, that's what it feels like every single time. And I wonder when I'll ever get over it. I don't think I will.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What about you?
On regards to that, I'm just thankful whenever I listen back to the episodes, I don't sound as stupid as I feel talking. Not that we sound very smart by any means.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm also having like a second row of thoughts. And so I'm
100%.
like, oh, I didn't say those things, but that's what was going on in my head. And
Yeah.
so I'm just like, oh, thank God. I
Yeah.
don't sound like a complete idiot.
Yeah, I haven't listened to our episode in a while, and I need to
Go
just
for it.
because of that fear. Still, yeah.
But my two current fears are, one, me being in like a terrible accident, like a car accident, falling off a roof, getting stomach cancer, what was it? Oh, having a stroke. I don't know any of these things. Just and happening to me and or the people around me that I love. Mainly, I'm concerned about me and my experience first and foremost, because I'm a selfish person.
I mean,
guess.
that's your fear. Wait, so that is just your fear? You just suffering some
catastrophic event
or
that
ailment?
leaves me incapacitated in some form or fashion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was
So
watching
you're
all that
scared of
ER.
death? Okay.
No, I mean, I think with the fear of being hurt or, you know, having like some catastrophic event definitely has made me a little bit more fearful of death. But I'm not scared of the idea of dying.
Got
It's
you.
the process and
Got you.
how that happens.
Got you.
Then I'm like, we don't know what it's like.
No.
And so what if it's terrible?
Yeah.
And we would never know because
Yeah.
you're gone after that.
Yeah.
But my other fear currently is my fear of losing grip with reality. Like, just like screw just a little loose. Our brains are so delicate.
They are.
It really just takes like one very traumatic thing to happen, and then like your grip and your perception can really shift.
Yeah.
And with the way things are just in general, the world just feels so bizarre these days.
Yeah.
No matter who you like, it's just a weird place to be currently. And
Yeah.
so I'm just like, what if? And because the thing is, I've had multiple friends who've had, you know, episodes.
Yeah.
And their reality is their reality. And if I was in that reality, somebody's trying to convince me that that's not real when it is real to you, you know?
Yeah. So like a psychotic break in
Yeah.
a situation. Like,
Yeah.
That's really terrifying. Have you spoken to your husband about this?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Like, how would he? Have you talked about like if you were truly losing your mind or whatever, or exhibiting signs of like you're not interacting with reality? Have you talked about like things he could do to like let you know that, hey, you might be losing your mind a little bit? Okay.
No, because I don't know if he'd be the best reference. I think if I start losing my mind, it'd probably cause him to lose his mind.
That is hilarious. Okay, I can be that person for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? We still don't know each other that well, but
Yeah.
I trust you on that
I
one.
can say, Chelsea, that's insane.
Yeah.
Are you going insane? You
Yeah.
might be going insane.
But it just like it feels like today, like the things that are actually happening, or like the things that you experience, are things that would seem insane 10 years ago.
Agreed.
And-
Agreed.
And so now I'm like, well, we're here, and
Yeah.
this is real.
yeah.
I think, you know. And so it's like
I agree with you. I sometimes when I'm really going inner, I fully believe the world ended in like 2012 or whatever the fuck, and
It's-
we are just living in a totally different reality.
it's the only explanation.
For real.
But you know what? When I have those thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't give in to them too much. I don't overthink it. I don't go on Google and find
No.
some like that's a thought we had.
Yeah. And
That's
it.
yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do? Even if we did die in 2012 and now we're living, like, how am I gonna get out of this? I don't. So I just then tell myself, all I can do is live this life, you know? But if you were like starting to Google shit and then coming on the podcast to like spout the shit, I will 100% be like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's reel it in, you know? Yeah.
The Damascus show definitely was another that's kind of
Yes.
because what reality is real?
Yeah.
I watched Inception 2 a couple of weeks ago. Don't be watching that.
I can't. I truly have I've told myself I can't because it fucked me up back then. I can't even imagine what it would do to this like now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, no Christopher Nolan movies. Truly, I mean, maybe Batman.
Yeah.
But you got Inception, you got Tenet, you got
It's just Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
And they're all like, well, Inception and Tenet are a little bit more sci-fi.
Yeah.
Well, Interstellar is too, but
Yeah.
parallel universes are real. We already talked about that. That's scientifically based, not just me.
Woo-woo.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're all like based around like an idea that's not incorrect.
Yeah.
So if you think about it and you're like, well,
Yeah.
okay, yes, we don't have dreams within dreams, but we have realities that are different from other people's realities, and
Whose reality is really
dreams. What even are dreams?
Yeah. I agree with you. This is why we can't think about it too much.
This is our reality. We're here.
What did they say? Like, touch, feel the solids,
Yeah.
feel the
Yeah.
ground beneath your feet or whatever
Listen.
the fuck. Yeah.
No.
Ground
Smell.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So our fears. Evie says that she's afraid of dancing. So we finally get her saying that. And Div's like, you don't have to if you don't want to. And Frank's like, I just want you to have fun. Like, that was all it was about. We don't actually have to dance, which that was a very sweet moment. She was like, I love you, Waldo, or whatever she calls him.
Yeah.
And we've kind of talked about this. Why is Richie so frustrated with the situation? Like, why is he so mad to go to the wedding? And I am realizing, I guess after this rewatch, he's trying to find a reason to hate Frank, and he can't, because Unk's like, Frank seems like a good guy, and he's like, yeah, isn't that the worst?
Yeah.
Because he wants to just hate him.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like also, like, making space for a person in your child's life or the person you used to love. So, like, I feel like that's also weird, and he's just also trying to navigate that, right? So,
Yeah, because those are, you have what you assumed were going to be, like, your moments with their children, and now you're having to share it with somebody and who you may or may not feel like deserves to be there.
right, exactly.
And so, yeah, that would
Yeah.
be really hard.
And it sucks when they do deserve to be there
Yeah,
even
like,
more.
damn, you are nice.
Yeah.
Francine goes to talk to Nat, and they're like deciding to be friends again. And then they kind of bicker, and then they hug.
I guess we got. Did she? Let me not even hate on Brie Larson, because I think she's a really cool chick. She hasn't put one foot wrong, I feel like. But
1 foot wrong?
like 1 foot forward, like one. What was that saying?
Yeah, 1 foot forward, 2 steps back.
No. Like she hasn't
Misstepped.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the public.
Yeah.
With that.
I thought you were saying she has like a weird foot.
No, I wouldn't know. But I just, when I see guest appearances, right, I'm like, okay, are you doing this because you love the show, or are you going for the Emmy? Mm-hmm. You know?
She better not win an Emmy for that.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely not. I don't even want no nomination. But she's
No.
very beloved, and that's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she was fine.
But it was such a pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't Dance Moms. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It wasn't
Dance moms.
from Hanks. Dance was Mom Dance
Dance
Hack.
mom from Hacks.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it didn't carry the storyline in any way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because in the New Girl, Prince was in that one episode. It's Prince.
Yes.
And the whole episode was about him. And he
Yes.
was Prince. And he wanted to be on the show. Like, that was obvious. It was weird. It was funny. It was cute.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
exactly. This.
They just shoehorned it in there.
Yeah, I just hope she was just asking to be on the show, which I get. I feel like, I mean, actors talked about it too with Succession. They really wanted to be on that. Like, you know, like when they were on the carpet, they'd ask, like, what one show you'd want to be on. Yeah.
No.
I think that she chose the bear.
Yeah.
What I was looking up though is I was like, why are they all like, are these actors from Chicago? So John is, Bob is, and then I looked up Brie. She's not.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, that's
What
not
about
the-
Sarah Paulson?
that was the last one.
Okay.
The internet cut off. I'll get back to you.
We get these back and forth scenes. Ted tells Neil he's going to tell Kelly that he loves her, which is cute. And Richie is talking to Unc, and he's like telling this weird story about William Friedkin, who is the director of The Exorcist. He went to Kyoto and saw his Zen garden, and he's like, I'm not the rocks, I'm the sand. I actually think that Richie's probably the smartest
I agree.
person on the show, like in the family.
Yeah.
Very weird. But he perceives his emotional intelligence and his social intelligence
Yeah.
is very smart.
Yeah.
The way he views the world
Yeah.
is very beyond himself.
Yeah. 'Cause
Unlike-
he's also like open to
Yes.
seeing things differently. And
Unlike Carmi.
yeah.
Unlike Carmi.
uh,
Is she from?
no.
Okay.
She's from Florida.
Okay. Francine and that. Oh, we already talked about that. Ted tells Kelly he loves her. Carmen, Claire catch up, and that conversation was whatever. After everyone starts dancing, we see like Richie and Sydney dancing together. Carmen and Claire dance together too. Evie tells Frank, she's like, okay, I'll try it. It was very cute the way she said it. And he's like, okay. I like that. I like that they were trying to understand why she felt the way that she did, and they didn't pressure her to do it and allowed her to have space. And when you allow people, especially children, to have space, they will feel better about it.
Exactly.
And that's
Do it.
not how I see children being raised, especially when I was like in the 90s.
Absolutely not.
You
No.
shut up and do what your parents say.
Exactly. We got forced to do everything we did not want to
Yeah.
do. Even when your insides were like, no.
Yeah.
We were, yeah. No.
Yeah, they're like, there's 200 people here. You will get out there and you will dance. And it's like, but why?
Yeah. And that's why we got gentle parenting now, which is an overcorrection.
Yes.
But, I'm hopeful we'll get to the middle at some point
And that's why I have terrible anxiety.
of having children.
No,
Or in
well, that
general.
too, just in general, because like everything felt so high pressure.
Yeah.
Because it was. Richie and Sitter dancing, blah, blah. Oh, and she tells him that she was nervous about a decision. And he's like, did you make the right one? She's like, I think there's only one. Which that was, I wish she was a little bit more direct with him about it, but everything's secret.
Yeah.
The last scene of Richie, I don't even know why they included this, but Richie gets home, he's taking a drink of beer, and he like brings up his phone, or I guess maybe Ted just texts him the photo from the table, and he laughs. So this was obviously a counterpoint to the Three Fishes episode.
Mm-hmm.
It did not hit for me like the Three Fishes did.
It felt very forced.
Yes.
Very, let's just gather everybody around and make a purpose of this wedding, like whatever, but no.
I'm wondering if happiness is just not as fun to watch than like sadness and like suffering.
I often wonder that a lot when I'm watching TV shows about like way darker things and that I enjoy more. But no, I just think this one wasn't that good.
Yeah, because like Schitt's Creek is very uplifting, and I love that show. And like Great British Bake Off, like those are very sweet.
Ted Lasso.
Yes,
The whole thing was uplifting and we all loved it.
It made me think of when we were in Kyoto, we went and tried all these different sakis, and they were tied to emotions. And one was like sadness, joy, anger, and delight, maybe, I guess.
This is a movie. What's this movie called?
No, I don't know.
The kids movie. Anyways, sorry, keep going.
Oh, Inside Out.
Yes.
Yeah. And sadness was my favorite. It tasted the best.
So funny.
And
I wonder if they do that on purpose. I wonder.
I,
Did your husband have a different answer? Did Drake have a different answer?
yeah, I think he liked one of the other ones better.
Okay.
Yeah, it was tied with that one, but I was like, I went back for the sadness. I was like, that's the one.
I like this. That is a very, I'm very spiritual, very woo woo wah wah. And I wonder if that is like a thing. Like, I wonder if you truly not enjoy that emotion or are prone to that emotion more, that it's like whatever drink you pick is true to that. It's like a mood ring for drinks or some shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's
be.
interesting. That's so funny though.
Sadness. I should have bought a bottle. It was good.
You should have.
Any final thoughts? I want to know, where do you think Carm and Claire are? Because I felt like at the end of this episode, at least with the first watch, that they kind of were like put the fire out with their relationship.
Yeah, you thought it was just like, let's just be friends.
More or less, yeah. It didn't feel like a rekindling.
No, it didn't feel like a rekindling, but it also felt like a fresh. I feel like they got the not the bullshit, but they got the what's it called, big emotions out in that previous episode, and I think it's like maybe a clean slate.
Yes.
More like that's what I felt. I feel like because they kept bringing her into the show. I'm guessing it's for a purpose that he ends up with her. So that's why I'm like, I don't think this is just ending here. I think it's a continued love interest. But I think they just needed like an episode to show a clean slate.
Why are we giving them a love interest anyway, though?
Great question.
Because, like, we got Richie and Jess. There's that little, we can have the little romance, funness, without being Carmi is not emotionally available.
He's not, but...
And it's going to be a long time until he is.
He's definitely not. But I think what's his name? Jeff Allen? No, what's his name? Allen? Something. Jeffrey Allen.
Oh, Jeffrey Allen.
Yeah, that's the actor's name.
For who plays Carmi?
Carmi, yeah.
Jeremy Allen White.
Jeremy Allen White. It's been a long day here in the studio.
I do feel bad. Sometimes, again, when I'm re-listening to the episodes, between the two of us are mispronouncing stuff all the time, calling the actors by the wrong names. if whoever is listening, they're probably like, oh my God. The 2 episodes ago, I kept calling Taskmasters Taskmaster. I said it like 20 times.
Oh God, no, I believe it. I say, yeah.
Jeremy Allen White.
Jeremy Allen White. I think whatever character he plays, I feel like they're always giving him a love interest. Yeah, I think he comes off as sexy. So they try to
Mysterious.
give it. Yeah, exactly.
He was on Marin's podcast this week, and I want to listen to
that.
that interview and see what's going on. And also Marin, because he's quitting the podcast.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that why he's been on a...
Yeah, he's been on a tear.
Yes.
And he's never made his like opinions, he's always made them known.
Yeah,
So they're
absolutely.
not surprising what he's saying.
Yeah.
His opinions, but
he's on one.
He's kept it a little bit more reserved,
Yeah.
calling people out, but he's like, no, you suck.
I was actually just going to listen to that Pod Save America episode that he was just on. Yeah, that's so fucking funny. I did not know that. Wow. Yeah. Is he doing promo for The Bear? Is that why he's got a...
No, it's the Bruce Springsteen movie that's coming out.
Oh, that's coming out soon? Okay.
Sure. He's gonna keep up with it. Any other final thoughts about this episode, or like
no.
any of the characters, or?
No, I feel like it was an episode for themselves, honestly. But yeah, it was cute.
I mean, it gave some character resolutions, I think, and I think it gives room for Richie's growth, and I think it puts Carm wherever. I think Sid and Richie this season kind of have been getting a little bit closer,
Yeah.
and I like that. I think they're very cute together, not like romantically, but I think that
The friendship.
they understand each other on a very interesting level.
Yeah. I think they let each other be. You know what I mean? And but then she calls them out when it's, yeah, I really do like them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was a turning point for the season. Kind of, I guess we said Claire and Carmi had a blank slate, but I feel like for everybody, it's everybody's else's resolution, whatever. Sorry. It's like, all right, from here, we're going to end the season.
Yeah, because we really don't get much character resolution beyond that, because we only have 3 more episodes to go through.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we get story development,
Yes.
not much resolution, and not any more character resolution, really.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
Okay.
until next week with the next episode. See you later.
Bye.
Are you watching?